Hi everybody, it's Martyn at Flicking Feathers again today, and I'm tying a balanced leech for you. They're actually really simple, but they're very effective. You can tie them in all different colours. They work for trout and bass and panfish and perch. Really, it's a really nice presentation. Now, I've already got my template balanced hook ready, but I'm going to show you how to balance the hook as well. I always have one of these ready for each sort of hook maker size and bead size that I'm using, so that I don't need to check it each and every time. But for the purposes of the video, I'm going to show you how to balance it. So here's a mustard jig hook. It's a size 6, and I've got a Dressmakers pin with a tungsten bead. This is a 5/32 tungsten bead fitted to it. I'll just cut that a wee bit shorter just so it fits on. And then I'll start my thread. I'll leave my tag end long because it means that the adjustment, I don't need to worry so much about disrupting it. So, right, I'll put it on like that, and I know at the moment that that's not right. I'll just take loose thread wraps along here. I'll throw a half hitch or two. Right, and again, I'll leave my tag end long when I cut that thread. I'll just take a bit of nylon, thread it into the eye so that it's at a loop, and then pick it up. And you can see at the moment it's not hanging horizontally, it's hanging with the eye down a bit. So all I'm going to do is just gently push that back a wee bit, and then there you go, that's hanging just about right. And that's the process of finding the size. Just going to come in, trim away my waste piece a wee bit, and there we have it. Right, that's where made to measure. And then all you do each time is just test it against your template from then on in, so you don't have to go through the balancing process each time. So just start my thread. Trim away all these tag ends. I've got a wee bit of super glue. Just wipe that along the entirety of that Dressmakers pin and the hook, and cover everything up. You want to be careful at the cut end of the pin because it will be sharp and it could cut your thread, so just take your time, cover that. I like to just give that another wee coat of super glue, just it makes it for a hard edge so that it's not going to cut in future. Then the tying of the fly is really simple. It's basically just SLF I'm going to put a wee bit of flash in the tail, but this is Sybai. It's fiery black. It's nice. It's black SLF with some red in amongst it, and this is really long staple. This so it gives you a nice long tail. Just preparing the dubbing by carding it, like pulling it so that the fibres all align. Just pull it through itself a few times, separate it, grab it, do the same, and eventually you get this bunch with all the fibres aligned. We'll see how much I need for the tail. About this. Tail length, kind of up to you. Maybe about the length of from the bead to the bend of the hook, something like that is nice. Make sure it's not too heavy. You could use marabou as well, but I like to keep it all sort of as one. As one thing, you know, like all the same colour in these. Although you absolutely don't have to, you can adjust it to suit. Change the colours, add a hotspot, add some flash. This is all. So the flash I'm using is also Sybai. It's tinsel hair blend. There's 2 strands. So this is got a kind of pinky purple and a black. Catch 2 on your side, 2 on my side. And I'll just trim them just longer than so a wee bit longer than the SLF. Then I'll make a dubbing loop. Couple of wraps around it to close it. And I'll take my thread up to the front. And I'll grab what's left of that SLF bunch that I've aligned. I'll just fill that dubbing loop. Try to keep it reasonably open. Not too thick and dense. And then just spin your loop. Good to go. I'll just stick a half hitch on here. Get that out of the way in the bobbin cradle. I'll get that first wrap. Get it right in at the tail. And then just run this forward, just creating the body. When you come to the bend at the hook eye at the jig there, just skip it forward. and I just keep winding to build that up. I just use the whole couple inches of the bobbin holder, of the dubbing loop, sorry. That looks pretty good. Come across my thread a couple of times. Catch that off. It's nice and secure. We run a super glue in my thread. And then I'll just whip finish. Then just to finish it off, the body's still a bit kind of lumpy looking, so I'll just attack it with some Velcro. And that'll sort of bring it together into that nice streamlined leechy shape. And there you go, that's it. Obviously you just change the colour of the dubbing to change the colour of the overall fly. You could do a nice sort of dragonfly or damsel imitation. You could tie them in bright colours as well, just as a sort of general attractors. But these are well worth having in your box, especially for still waters. The fish great under an indicator, but they also work quite well just cast and retrieve, just hopped along the bottom. So well worth tying and putting in your box. So I hope that was useful. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up below and subscribe to the channel. Right, lads, guys. Bye.